So, I've been playing some Animal Crossing, and I'm currently messing around in the HHA showcase place, and I found this house. Because when I go to conventions, obviously I street pass lots of people that have Animal Crossing. Mr. Pinwheel Naoki, you have quite possibly my favorite house in Animal Crossing that I've seen so far, just because of this, like, old Japanese-style house that's here. Also, I'm doing a camera Let's Play right now. I feel really bad about doing that. Let's not do that. As I wander around this house. Hello there, guys. This is Silent Mist, and welcome to July 25th. Yeah, today's the 25th. Wow. I knew that this time. It's 12:35 in the evening. I literally stopped recording the last vlog like 2 minutes ago, started playing Animal Crossing, realized that I absolutely love this guy's house. Here's the top floor of this house. Camera focus, please. Camera focus. I said camera focus. There we go. Top house, top part of the house. Oh, it's so Japanesey. I love it. Love Japanese houses. Oh my god, my screen is dirty. What's in the basement? But I love this. Like, you can also see the reflection of my camera in the background. Ooh, focus, and a very clean basement. Okay, it's enough Animal Crossing. Well, obviously, I've been playing Animal Crossing a lot. It's quite a bit of fun. This 3DS actually has a story behind it. I won this 3DS at PAX for free. This 3DS paid for PAX. Like, I made a profit going to PAX. Pretty much what happened was, there was this Pokemon Mystery Dungeon panel that I happened to stumble upon, and they were doing a Q&A. Rather, they were asking the questions, and you, the audience, were giving the answers. And people who got the correct answers to the questions that they were asking received a free shirt. So, I went over, and I was just like, cool, I'll get a free shirt if they pick on me. So, they asked me, okay, guys, next question. Who is the developer for Pokemon Mystery Dungeon? And hand shot up, and I was just like, it's Chunsoft. And then when I went to go get my shirt, they handed me a box, and that happened. So I got a free 3DS at PAX, a 3DS XL. I was actually just about to buy a one of the Pikachu Edition 3DS XLs. Luckily I didn't, because I got this literally like 20 minutes later. Like, I was standing in line to get Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Gates to Infinity and Luigi's Mansion, because they were both getting released a day early. Actually, Gates of Infinity might have already been out, but I do know that... Maybe it wasn't. I do know that Luigi's Mansion was going to be released the next day, but if you were at PAX, you could get it a day early. So when I was going to purchase the games, I was this close to just saying, just throw in a 3DS XL, because I wanted a 3DS XL, because in terms of build quality, they are far superior to the original 3DS for a couple of key facts. First, the 3DS, I don't have my 3DS with me, it's back in Massachusetts, but the entire screen is glossy, which I don't like because it attracts magnets. On top of that, this part of the border would come into contact with the screen, which caused scratching on the screen, which no one wants a scratch screen. And other than that, it just felt too small, and it was extraordinarily uncomfortable for me to hold and play for long periods of times, at least to me. This, on the other hand, is very comfortable to hold. It doesn't have the scratching issues that the original 3DS had, and it has a bigger screen, which I like. It has this little half state where you can, like, have the screen bent. Oops. Well, it'll be a vlog within a vlog. Let's see. Maybe. Where's the camera? Oh, let's do this. It'll be a vlog within a vlog. Hey there, guys. This is Silent Mist. So yeah, this 3DS, it has a story behind it. It has gotten a lot of use. I remember actually transferring the system over from the old 3DS to this 3DS while I was at PAX. That was one heck of an experience, because the Wi-Fi networks there were absolutely saturated, because you had tens of thousands of people, each of which probably had multiple devices on Wi-Fi, using the internet. So it took a long time. Luckily, I was able to sit down at a panel. It was the Overclocked University live performance. And I just sat myself down there, listened to music while I had my two DSs out, transferring data from one to the other. So, do you guys have any fun experiences with games, game consoles, or just like, hey, I won this? If you do, share them. I had a lot of fun reading through all the comments of all the games that people were looking forward to, so I figure why not introduce questions into the vlog. So, what are your wacky experiences with consoles? Have you ever won a console before? The cats haven't been on the vlog yet. How could we possibly have a day without the cats on the vlog? Oh, you noticed me. You noticed me. Come here. Kittens. 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 Yes, come smell it. Come smell the camera. Does it smell good? Kittens. 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 Oh, kittens. So yeah. It's midnight, almost 1 o'clock. I'm going to be going to bed soon. I'm tired. On top of that, well, before that, I'm going to do a little bit more laptop shopping. That's been like the ongoing trend for the last 2 days, just looking at laptops, deciding which laptop I want to get. I actually have to look at the previous generation MSI laptops, because the current generation ones are really nice, but they have some really bad overheating issues, which completely deter me from buying it. Yeah. It's unfortunate because the GE40 was pretty much the perfect laptop until I noticed that it had overheating issues, which immediately made it the not perfect laptop. Because I don't want it to overheat, considering that when it's being used, it'll be under a very heavy load because it'll be rendering videos. Actually, if I do get a laptop, I'm gonna set up a couple of things. First of all, I'm going to be getting 2 USB screens for it, so I can just move them around whenever I need to. I don't need to like plug it in or anything. I'll be getting 2 of those so I can have a triple monitor set up with the laptop. And then I'm going to need a really good Ethernet switch, or just a wireless switch, just something that I can transfer large amounts of data over a network, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to be doing all of the rendering on the laptop and all of the recording on the desktop. Or maybe I'll do it the other way around, because the greater majority of the games that I play are not too graphically intensive, like Minecraft, Terraria, Cube World. So I can record everything on the laptop and then move the footage over to the desktop to render. And then I could just continue to use the laptop for just general use, and I don't have to worry about slowing down, which is really nice, because regardless of which way I'll go, I'll have a decently powerful computer. Well, my desktop, as of right now, it's going on its 3rd year of life. It is old, it is getting old, but it has an i7. Granted, it has a 1st generation i7. There really aren't massive leaps and improvements to processors since the 1st generation i7, so at best, maybe I'll get a plus 30% boost in performance by upgrading to the newest generation of Core i7 processors. I'm not even considering AMD because they're just pitifully far behind. And unless I'm willing to drop like $4 grand on a server, which has like dual 8-core Xeons, I'm not going to be seeing much of an improvement by upgrading. And I do most of my rendering overnight, so I don't have to worry about it taking a long time, because it gets 6 to 10 hours where I'm asleep to render out, and I usually don't put out like 3 or 4 hours of footage a night. Occasionally I do, but that's usually only during crunch time. So yeah, the laptop will be pretty much on par with the desktop in terms of CPU power, but processing power, but the only problem is the graphics card, and it will be a little bit worse than, or significantly worse than the one in my desktop. It'll be about 1/3 to 1/2 of what the 680 in my desktop is if I get like a I'm looking at laptops with either a 670 MX or a 765 or above. That was a bit of a mouthful, but man, I have been going for 9 minutes. I'm going to stop for now. I'm going to go back, do more laptop research. I'll fill you guys in some more with laptop plans when I figure out what I'm going to do. But for now, that is going to be all, so why is this thing so darn adorable? So for now, that's going to be all, and I will see you guys when I wake up in half a day. So until then, farewell. Almost 12 hours later, I resume today's vlog. Hello there, guys, I'm back. It's just barely barely today still, and oh my god, my camera's battery is about to die. So I'm going to have to be kind of quick. I didn't record anything today. I was going to, but instead I ended up spending the entire day with my family because I leave tomorrow. So, unfortunately, that means today is the last day that you get to see the kittens. Or rather, the cats and the kitten, which is over there. Hi there, kitten. So, tomorrow I leave for Massachusetts, and yeah, it'll be a long day of travel, but I'm going to be meeting up with Nick. He's actually going to be, he's going to be picking me up from the train station when I arrive tomorrow, which is always nice. Today I spent, like I have for the last few days, doing more research as to which laptop I'm going to buy. The more and more I do, the more and more I can't decide which one I want. It's pretty much a toss-up between the G40, the G60, the G75, and the G750, depending on how big of a laptop I want to get and how much I'm willing to spend. I've decided to spend up to, including upgrades, $1,400 or $1,500. This will get me exactly what I want, and I'll be able to perform the upgrades that I want to perform on it. The only problem is, each of the laptops that I really want has its own flaw that I'm not too sure if I'm willing to live with, knowing that I'm going to be spending that much on a laptop. So, yeah, more laptop searching. Also today, I did a thing. Oh yeah, I'm working out all of the Otakon stuff, because Otakon is right around the corner. It's going to be in less than a month, less than 20 days, I think. Today is the 26th, and I leave on the 8th, so that's like 2 weeks, if that. Or, yeah, today is the 26th, right? Well, it's almost the 26th. It's the 25th right now. So, yeah, I put together a lot of the travel information. I figured out that I'm most likely going to be taking a bus overnight from like 1 a.m. to 12 a.m., 12 p.m., arrive in the city, and then we'll be able to spend the day in Baltimore, do whatever we want. We're actually going to be meeting up. I think I showed you guys in the previous, or in the Kineticon vlog, we met up with a couple of Toho cosplayers. Guy was cosplaying as Yomu. Actually, Bromu is more appropriate, because he was doing a crossplay. And we decided that it would be beneficial for everyone, me, my friend that's going, him and his friend that's going, to just room together. So we're splitting a hotel between 4 people, and it's going to be like $20 a night, which is dirt cheap. So yeah, we're actually looking into getting a house on a boathouse, because they're cheaper for some strange reason. If they're closer, we'll definitely switch, because it'll be cheaper and closer to the convention center. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Like, we'll have a house on a boat on a house. That'll certainly be an interesting place to stay for a convention. But we'll be meeting up in Baltimore around 6. His bus is supposed to be arriving around 6 in the afternoon, while ours is arriving at noon. So yeah, it depends on where we stay. If we stay at the hotel, it'll be a little awkward, because the hotel's check-in time is 3 o'clock. So I'll have to work out with the hotel if we can check in early, because we don't want to just bring our stuff around as we wander around Baltimore. That would be a little strange. But yeah, Baltimore, man. It's been a while since I've been there. It's been a very long while since I've been there. February was when I was last in Maryland. Was I in Baltimore? Is the BCEC in Baltimore? I don't know. I don't know if Katsucon was in Baltimore. I just know it was in Maryland. So, yeah, a lot of Otakon plans, and I can't wait for Otakon now. I've really been looking forward to this convention. There was a little period of time where I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to go to the convention, because I wasn't too sure who was going to be coming with me, or if anyone was going to be going with me. Then it turns out that the person who I went to Kineticon with, well, actually no, like 2 weeks before Kineticon, I asked the person who went with me, hey, are you interested in going to Kineticon and or Otakon? And he said, yeah. So I was just like, sweet, that makes it a possibility. So yeah, we'll be going together, and then we'll obviously be meeting up with those guys. And I don't know, like, one thing about conventions that I really like is meeting people there. And going with people makes that much harder than going alone, because when you go alone, you're forced to meet with people, or else you're not going to have that good of a time. So, yeah, going with a lot of people this time is going to be a little different. I'm probably going to have to take, like, a day where I just say, okay, sorry guys, but I'm just going to go out alone and meet people. Because, yeah, like I said, when you're alone, you're forced to meet people, or else you're just going to be wandering alone, and it's not going to be as much fun. So, yeah, like, Katsucon is when I met the most people, because I had to. It was great. I met quite a few people. Actually, one of the guys that I met at Katsucon is probably going to be going to Otakon, which will be cool, because it's been a while since I've seen him. So many people that I might see again. Yeah. But I guess today's vlog is going on long enough. I'm going to go grab my battery, and I'm going to start tomorrow's vlog, because I have a topic for that vlog. What it is? Well, you'll have to wait until that is published. But, yeah, today is the last day that I will be here in New Jersey. You'll get to see the kittens once again. But for now, that is going to be all. I do hope that you enjoyed today's vlog. I need to go get a spare battery, because this one's almost dead. And I will see you all again tomorrow. Until then, farewell. Yeah.